The Nicol's King Debate. Introduction. Held in Warren, Ohio. The following debate was conducted on the 17th to the 20th of July 1973 between Max R. King and Gus Nicol. This debate is read by David Clark, Fareham, Hampshire, UK on the 5th of September 2016. International background to the debate. At the time of this debate in 1973, the reader of this debate had been introduced to Dr. John Gill in his body of Doctrinal and Practical Divinity, and also his Cause of God and Truth, both books he had obtained from publishers in America. He had been converted to Christianity after a bad trip on LSD on the 16th of January 1970 and turned his back on his criminal past to follow Christ. He had been virtually illiterate until that time, but learned to read by reading the Bible and classical Christian literature. Well-meaning Christians gave him books to read on the subject of the end of the world, like The Late Great Planet Earth by Hal Lindsey, and also Clarence Larkin's Dispensational Truth, all futurist views on the second coming of Christ. He soon discovered the failings of Arminian teaching and realised particular redemption was taught in the Bible. It was then he joined the Beaton Strict and Particular Baptist Church in England in 1976. He studied the writings of Dr. John Gill, whose eschatological views were historical like many Puritans, with a belief in the future return of Christ and a future conversion of the Jews in the latter time. He soon realised that the many Old Testament scriptures that were cited by the futurist dispensational Arminians regarding the last things, or as they put it, the end of the world, were made redundant by their views of eschatology, as these had no personal application to the believer in that current day. And so he looked for a more biblical view of eschatology. His story is told in his book, Beaton Strict and Particular Baptists. It is with the advent of the internet that he discovered and learned a more biblical view of the last things and realised that the many and various confessions of faith among the particular Baptists and Calvinists in England from 1646 to 1878 were in need of revision and correction. Please read Difficulties Associated with Articles of Religion amongst Particular Baptists by David Clark, where he highlights these matters. This video and audio series and set of debates is offered to assist any seeking the truths of biblical eschatology. Feedback is welcome.